Is this new Hello Kitty cozy game just like Animal Crossing? This is a question I keep hearing everywhere lately, and honestly, there are so many misconceptions tied to it. There are similarities, and it can be super fun in its own right. I have played Hello Kitty Island Adventure for an entire month every single day on both Apple Arcade and on PC. So today I'm going to share my honest thoughts on what the game is really like, why I am so in love with it, and why you might not like it at all. A huge shout out to Sunblink and Sanrio for providing me with a review copy. But without further ado, let's dive right in. We are tasked with revitalizing a tropical island to its former glory, attracting new visitors and residents alongside 13 Sanrio characters who join us on this adventure. We can even choose our favorite animal species to play as and customize our character's appearance that we can change up anytime. The plot and intro are lighthearted and humorous, though not particularly deep. It is a cute, quirky setup that gets us into the game quickly, but don't expect anything mind-blowing. That said, the story and quests are very linear and straightforward. There are no real choices to be made, just some flavor dialogue options here and there. This might already make the game feel a little less personal, since every player experiences the same island, the same characters, and the same quests, which are at the heart of this game. So let's talk about those. One of the most engaging aspects of Hello Kitty Island Adventure is, well, the adventure. It kept me going and made the gameplay a lot more fun than I expected. I actually like that the game is straightforward and quest-based. In creative games like Animal Crossing, you often don't get a clear direction on what to do next with your island. And while that freedom is great for self-expression, it can leave players, myself included, feeling a bit unmotivated at times. But in this game, the island is freely explorable and moving around feels amazing. We can jump, climb, float with a balloon, swim, dive, and also level up our stamina to reach new heights, quite literally. And climbing to the top of every area, unlocking chests, and collecting little treasures was just pretty satisfying. Not to forget all the quality of life elements such as bulk cooking and crafting, and an unlimited inventory space. Hello Kitty Island Adventure honestly feels like an RPG to me. We level up friendships, gain abilities, follow quests, and progress through the main story. We also gather resources, craft and cook, and complete deliveries for characters. Plus, there are loads of puzzles to solve and mini-games to play. And this was honestly one of my favorite aspects because it really kept me engaged and motivated to clear one quest after another, and I simply could not put the game down. We have 8 really big biomes to explore, including an underwater world where we get to turn into a mermaid. I am so in love with this setting. I have to mention that the quest system can be overwhelming. The game throws a lot of quests at you at once. Some are locked behind friendship levels and other requirements, and before you know it, your quest log is filled with a lot of tasks that you just don't know how to prioritize. It can feel like a long list of fetch quests with the main story buried somewhere underneath. So if you do not enjoy grinding and checking off boxes, you might struggle with this game. But if you love RPGs where there's always something to do every day and you love collecting and completing achievements, then you will probably have a pretty fun time with it, just like I did. As you start a new game, you are truly starting fresh, meaning there isn't a whole lot to do on the first day or even the first week. And this might make you feel like the game lacks depth. But after playing consistently for an entire month, I realized there's actually a ton to unlock and explore. The game offers crafting, cooking, fishing, bug catching, flower breeding, and more. And to really enjoy it, you will need a bit of patience and the mindset that it takes time to fully experience everything. Though I completely understand that a slow pace isn't for everyone, and it might even turn some players away. Personally, I appreciate the pacing. There is always something to do on the island, and the gradual progression always gives me something to look forward to. But before we go any further, we need to talk about how time actually works in this game. The game runs on both its own in-game cycle and a few real-time mechanics. So the in-game days move much faster than real-time, meaning you will see multiple sunrises and sunsets while playing. But don't let that worry you at all. This daily cycle doesn't dictate how you should play. There is no need to sleep at night, and shops stay open 24 hours a day. However, if you prefer a certain time of the day, you can simply adjust it by sleeping, which also helps with catching certain bugs or fish. On the other hand, real-time mechanics include daily and weekly quests, login rewards, item respawns, and seasonal events. And here is a very important warning. Unlike in Animal Crossing, do not by any means time travel in this game by changing your device's clock. Time traveling will permanently break your game, so no skipping ahead to events or speeding up progress. One exciting feature for me are the seasonal events that follow a yearly calendar. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is designed to be enjoyed over time, ideally by logging in daily. I love that we can collect themed furniture and items during these events, along with cute little cutscenes introducing each season. That said, don't expect deep, story-driven event arcs. As a busy adult, I find them just the right level of involvement. Not overly demanding, but still fun. They mostly involve gathering event currency to exchange for rewards. With all the daily and weekly quests, plus login rewards and events, you might worry about missing out. While logging in consistently does provide extra rewards that help you proceed through the story faster, they aren't super game-changing. The same goes for seasonal events. Since they repeat every year, you will never permanently miss out on limited time items, and you will always be able to grind for the item collections from the past years. Though of course, waiting a full year can be punishing enough for some players. If you are someone who hates the pressure of daily logins, in my humble opinion, this game made me feel like I could play at my own pace. Though I can totally understand that you might have a fear of missing out if you are super eager to make progress. A huge draw of this game is, of course, the Sanrio characters. The devs have promised that all 450 plus characters will eventually be added, which is an exciting prospect for longtime fans. Their designs are simply adorable, and I also really love that the game stays true to Sanrio's official lore. That said, you do not need to be a Sanrio fan to enjoy the game, though I think it certainly helps. Because if you don't at least find the characters cute or don't enjoy their quirky humor, you might struggle to connect with the experience. One little gripe I had was that the interactions felt lacking. While we do interact with the characters through quests, there aren't any deep, ongoing conversations. They do feel more like quest givers in an RPG rather than interactive neighbors. However, the friendship and companion system is very well integrated into the main story and skill progression, which makes relationships honestly feel very rewarding and gives you the incentive to bring the characters along on your adventure. If you're hoping for Animal Crossing style island customization, I really need to tell you that there is no exterior decorating or terraforming here. However, the interior decorating options are still pretty fun to me. There are tons of themed furniture sets to collect, and you can place not just large furniture but smaller decorative items like trophies, magazines, food, and even live critters. Yes, you can put a chicken in your house if you want to, so absolutely no judgment. Furniture can be rotated in 4 directions, and you can later unlock a color dyeing station to customize colors for both furniture and clothing. While the decorating parts are more simplified than in some other games, I still find the options we have super fun and expressive enough. But if decorating isn't your thing at all, this game might not be for you, because a large portion of the gameplay revolves around collecting furniture and designing. And I personally really love that we can collect so many new residents and decorate all of their cabins aside from our own. I think the game feels best in handheld controller mode, which is also how the devs intended it to be played. I played it on PC with an Xbox controller and it ran really nicely, with crisp visuals and a smooth performance, and occasional pop-ins and outs when floating in the air. Since this game is designed to be played daily, being able to quickly boot it up on a portable device such as a Steam Deck or a Switch would be a big plus in my book. So if you are expecting just another game exactly like Animal Crossing, you might be disappointed, since Hello Kitty Island Adventure takes such a different approach. But if you do enjoy quest-based exploration, solving puzzles, collecting, and of course, if you love Sanrio, then there is a good chance you will have a lot of fun with it. Keep in mind though, the quest system could feel overwhelming at times. And while there's no need to check every box or complete every task, I know how easy it is to slip into a grind mindset and maybe lose some of the joy along the way. While Hello Kitty Island Adventure may not be a traditional life sim, I still find it incredibly cozy and low stakes. The soundtrack is both catchy and soothing, making for a surprisingly relaxing experience. And with something fun to do every single day, I am pretty sure I will be playing this one for a long time. If you found my review helpful in any way, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a like. And also, if you're interested in seeing more cozy game reviews or top lists, you are so welcome on my channel. But this is everything from me. Have a wonderful day, lovelies, and see you in the next video.